Last time, Chyna made history by smashing Jeff Jarrett and the glass ceiling in one night. But the chaos didn't stop there. Tonight, it's part 2 of WWF No Mercy 1999, and things are about to explode. From shocking title clashes to Austin and Triple H tearing it up in the main event. This is peak Attitude Era, and we're going, dare I say, all in for No Mercy. Hey, Scott Barratt, and you're back with the burning truth. And I'm here once again alongside my co-host and the mostest. It's Matt Burns, everybody. See how I gave you the boo and me the cheer? Sorry, mate. What are we here for, Matt Burns?
Well, of course, we are here for WWE No Mercy, which is 1999.
The second one in 1999.
I was just about to say, and not the UK one.
Yeah,
the US, the one that actually started the whole No Mercy pay-per-views.
Absolutely.
PLEs.
And we've watched the first half this time a couple of weeks ago. Sorry we missed the episode last week, but we're here for part 2 tonight. We obviously just finished watching Chyna beat Jeff Jarrett for the Intercontinental Championship. Chyna being the first Women's Intercontinental Champion. However, not officially recognized as a Women's Intercontinental Champion, recognized as a Men's Intercontinental Champion, but still pretty cool, Matt Burns. I'm pretty sure when we hit play in a minute, we're going to get Bulldog and Rock, which I'm really excited for.
I'm pretty sure that we are, but at the same time, this is also a bit of a special episode.
Please tell us why, Matt Burns. I'm heavily invested.
Because Saturday, right, as much as in the past I have done posts through the Burning Truth themselves on this special occasion that comes once a year.
Once a year.
It is the anniversary. The anniversary of the Burning Truth happened. The 11th anniversary.
11 whole years of the Burning Truth.
Right. I'm just doing maths quickly, just making sure I get it right, because it's like I always get. I'm terrible with anniversaries numbers.
Yeah, well, congratulations. 11 years of the Burning Truth. We're here again tonight. We're going to watch part 2 of WWF No Mercy 1999. This is a watch-along episode, Matt Burns. How do we do that?
Simple. Here's how it works. Go to No Mercy, which was in October of 1999. Ready on your Peacock, Netflix, DVD, or however you want to watch, as long as it's legal. Well, as long as it's legal and we haven't persuaded you to use any other method or illegal method, just to get that record out. We would usually say cue it to the very start of the event, but in this case, seeing as this is part 2, we are going to ask you to go to 58 minutes and 30 seconds. And when we count down 3, 2, 1, hit play at the same time as us. From there, we'll guide you through every match with live reactions, insights, and some classic wrestling trivia, and some modern news as well.
Happy days. So what we'll do then, Matt Burns, is we'll hit right now 3, 2, 1, and play for No Mercy 1999. Here we go. And it's exactly what I said. It's Bulldog and Rock. We're getting the hype package right now. We've had a message in the chat already, Matt Burns, from Laura 2014. Hi, Laura. She says, can you see me? We absolutely can. We can see you live and in living colour. Thank you to anybody and everybody who's watching along live. We're going to talk you through us watching No Mercy 1999 Part 2. Get yourselves in the live chat. Let us know what you think of this amazing episode and just what's going on in the world of wrestling right now. And remember, while you're at it, you can hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. Matt Burns will give you a kiss and love you forever. All we want to do is talk lots of wrestling on the stream. So thanks for that. And The Rock was just about to beat Triple H there when the Bulldog came in and interfered to put The Rock down. And we get one of those classic Rock and Kevin Kelly promos backstage talking about the British Bulldog. And there was loads going on at this time, because you've got to think it wasn't just Monday Night Raw now. We've also got SmackDown every Thursday night. So we've got loads of wrestling going on in 1999. And that's that classic bit where The Rock does that people's elbow and slides in. Unbelievable. Talking about aura.
The slide is just so smooth.
At No Mercy. Love that guy. Love the British Bulldog. And we got the Rock and Bulldog in this package again, fighting off. Refs trying to pull them apart. And we were talking before we came on the air, Matt Burns, about some of the stuff that's going on in wrestling right now. Do you want to talk us through your opinions on Ridge Holland?
Oh, I will say it's a bit rough, that is.
On Ridge Holland? I've never been overly impressed with him, if I'm totally honest, just from what I've seen on WWE and then NXT. I'm not a huge fan of his, but I do appreciate that it's really harsh when you're injured to be released.
Yeah. It's really unusual because everybody else has been sort of let go when they're returning, they come back and everything.
Once they're fit.
Not when they are not fit, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, not when they're out injured or on the shelf. Yeah, I get it. It's a difficult thing.
Not only that, they sort of said to him, "We're not renewing your contract," but at the same time, it was like, "Hang on! Not only are you not renewing his contract, it means he's injured and out the job for 6 months
and can't work now because he's injured." Yeah, it's a difficult one. It is, and it's very harsh, but it is a totally way of doing business than the old VKM Vince McMahon regime. You know what I mean? That would never have happened under his watch, and that's a stark difference. But these guys are running the WWE much more as a business than a family business, aren't they?
Does look that way. It really does. But at the same time, where do we go from there with it? You know, the question is people used to be taken care of, like if they had certain issues, medical. Now there's talk of there's less medical options now.
Yeah, and it is difficult. It's a difficult balance, isn't it? Because it is a business and it's got to make money and appease shareholders, etc. Equally, you want to see people looked after, and you want to see things. You want to see fairness. And I don't know if that is. This would never have happened if there was some sort of union representing wrestlers in general. And I don't want to get into the whole Jesse Ventura union chat, but it
raises eyebrows.
Something that could have been written into a contract that you can't be released if you're injured on the shelf. To make sure that you're protected. WWE wouldn't think twice about extending a contract of someone who was injured and they wanted to keep around for a little bit longer. We've seen that happen lots of times.
This is the point I'm making. Right. 9 out of 10 times when wrestlers are injured and everything, it's normally like, and the contract's due up, it's like, oh, they extend it. They keep extending it. It's like, you haven't worked your contract. Ridge Holland. Nope, get up. And I think what makes it worse for him, he wasn't even injured on a WWE show.
Right. Okay. Where was he injured? I'm not familiar with this.
TNA.
Oh wow.
It was an additional date that he got sort of thrown into by WWE. And he got injured.
Do we think Ridge Holland was going to be long term for WWE anyway?
Necessarily, may not be.
I don't think so.
No, he may not be.
I've never been overly impressed with him myself personally. That's not to say this situation isn't awful for him, and I totally get that and I sympathise. But he was going to be released eventually.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on other wrestlers? Because it's that bad. There's a GoFundMe page that's popped up.
Yeah, and I think we've got to give big shout outs to Chelsea Green here, haven't we?
Not just Chelsea Green.
Well, there's been a few wrestlers who've donated to the GoFundMe.
Yeah,
but Chelsea Green has donated to the GoFundMe continuously. So she's pledged a grand
You
a
beat
month.
me to it.
Yeah, she's pledged like a grand a month, which is madness. What a nice touch. What a lovely person to do that.
And I like how you actually just set up Chelsea Green. Because that was going to be my next point.
Okay, let's talk about Chelsea.
What are your thoughts on the dynamic of Chelsea Green and Ethan Page?
Oh, I think it's fantastic. But as we talk, the Bulldogs just thrown the rock into the announce table and then back into the ring. But I'll never get used to seeing the British Bulldog wrestling jeans. I'll never, ever get used to this, Matt Burns.
The weird thing about it is, before I watched this match, I was sitting there thinking, I kept envisioning, the dreadlocks, the whole British flag and everything. Now all of a sudden, I see him in the jeans. It's like, what? Back to reality.
Absolutely. Sorry, so we were talking about Chelsea Green. She's got her United States title back, thank God. I pledge my allegiance to Chelsea Green.
I'm happy she's won it. I'm fine with it. What I find shocking is Julia, who is an international. Give me a minute. I'm just having to recheck my vision from that bump I just saw in the corner.
Bulldog just took a hellacious bump in the corner from the rock.
Hellacious.
So Julia, who came up to the main roster around the same time as Stephanie Vaquer, one has been pushed to the moon. One was half pushed and then is stalled. And I wonder if they took Julia out of NXT too early.
Yeah.
Because she could have been still ruling that brand right now.
She could have been ruling it with madness and doing well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what's scary about it is she is a top wrestler who's now got paired with Kiana James.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make a lick of sense. And then when it came to the match itself, I'm surprised she didn't do a certain walkout. But no hints there. What I'm referencing.
Yeah,
anyway,
go SmackDown if you haven't seen.
Right? Yeah. The thing is, how long was that match?
You tell me, Matt Beers. I want a Matt fact here.
It was about 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah,
it was short.
Lots of talk in the news sites online. Wherever you get your wrestling news. I'm a fan of TJR, WrestleZone. There's loads of others. But yeah, there's loads of talk of Julia being buried. Is the word being used? I'm not sure if it's quite a burial, but I do think we've brought her up prematurely, and we should have maybe kept her in NXT.
There has been talk of management not being pleased, supposedly. Me personally, I'm in the same ballpark as yourself. I feel as though she's been brought up way too soon, especially when you've got someone like Stephanie Vaquer, who you can't shoot two people at the same time, unless they are against each other.
Yeah.
And because they're on separate brands, that's not going to happen.
The thing is, they pushed Stephanie Vaquer to the moon, right? They did, and that's fine.
Yep.
I do think they could have taken their time with her a little bit. I get that she's hot right now, so why don't you push what's hot? And I totally get that. But I would have liked to have seen Julia and Stephanie come up as a tag team for a little bit and have had a run with the tag titles. I would have liked that for a little bit. And then they could split up, have the feud. One of them wins the Rumble, one of them wins the title. That could have been a nice little, But also, when you've got something as hot as Stephanie Vaquer is right now, why would you not push that to the moon? And that's what we've seen.
Yeah. The problem that they've got at the same time, I don't think it was just the factor of being pulled up that also damaged her.
Right.
Pulled her up and took her off TV.
Yeah, we haven't seen her consistently on television, have we? And that's always an issue. Roxo's falling the ropes there. 2 count from the Bulldog.
Oh, right there.
Ref watch.
Oh, Earl Hebner.
Earl Hebner. Senior referee Earl Hebner at this time. Bulldog gets him up for the power slam again. And this time we're going to get a slip slam, I think. Yeah, Rock slip slam into the corner. Bulldog face first into the turnbuckle. Rock bottom. And there's that rock bottom, and the Rock's up, which means one thing.
The question is it going to be as smooth?
Time for the most electrifying move in sports entertainment today. Boom. And that's the 3. Rock buries Bulldog just like he buried Billy Gunn. And normal service is resumed.
You know what I'm going to find so funny right now? Years and years, many people sit there saying, you know, the Hogan leg drop doesn't make any sense as a finisher to a match.
Let's talk
but
about
they absolutely believed in the people's elbow.
Do you know what, Matt Burns? Just while The Rock is celebrating his victory, what we're going to do is we're going to go really through it quickly too. Yes, Matt Burns, we're going straight to a top 3. And the top 3 I'm going to ask you right now is what are your top 3 favourite rubbish finishing moves? So we're talking the people's elbow, the caterpillar. We're talking the Bronco Buster, the Hogan leg drop. Talk to me about these finishes.
Hang on, the Bronco Buster was a finisher.
Well, I mean, if you go on SmackDown, just bring it, mate. I'm pretty sure it's Xbox finisher. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think I actually ever won a match with it.
Maybe not, but I don't think necessarily Otis ever won a match with the caterpillar either. But
okay.
Top 3 rubbish moves.
Are you saying the worst of the worst, or are you saying
most entertaining for you?
Bad but entertaining.
Yeah, your favorite bad wrestling move.
People's elbow's got to be in there. But where do I put it? Right. For me, at number 3, it's the Worm.
Oh, I love the Worm. So glad you said the Worm. WORM.
Yeah, honestly. And I've got to put it on, especially seeing as I've actually met the guy. And I will say, absolute awesome guy. Top bloke. And I will say this, the man knows how to do finances really quickly. And honestly, wealth of knowledge. And I will say, he explains one story to me. And I can honestly say, it's not, I can't say it's on here, unfortunately. But it was one of them stories that once in a lifetime experience he mentioned to me.
Cool.
Which involves
what's the other?
When people's elbow.
Yes, the Cobra. I love that.
You knew it was going to be the Cobra / Geraldine.
Yeah, the Cobra's in mine / Geraldine. The Cobra's in mine. I can't think of another one. I suppose the only other one that's maybe in sort of the back of my mind that I think, ooh, that's a good one, is Dude Love's Sweet Shin Music.
Ooh, that's a good shout out.
What's the lad in AEW who wears the jeans? Because you could say loads of his stuff.
Oh, Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, so you could say a lot of Orange Cassidy stuff, couldn't you? But I'd say, the Cobra / Geraldine. I'm going to say the Worm. They're my 3.
Some good picks there.
And that's the top 3. Right, what we got now? We got the Hardys versus Edge and Christian, and the belts are above the ring. Is this the? This isn't the belts. This is the Terry Runnels Invitational.
Yes.
So whoever wins this match gets Terry Runnels Services as their manager and some cash.
And do you know who was upset watching this match? The Dudleys.
The Dudleys.
They were like, we can just come on.
In a couple of years, the Dudleys get Stacy Keibler, and it's all going to be fine.
Yeah, that's fine. No. Not for the actual reward, for more so the actual 2 top teams there. it just when the Dudleys came in, it just went from red hot to perfection.
Yeah, man. We've got Edge and Christian now just laying it into the Hardys. Interesting dynamic here because I'm pretty sure we've got Edge and Christian as the baby faces and the Hardy Boys with Gangrel as the heels in this one. Which, fast forward a couple of months, that's not the case.
That's a person, I always like giving a bit of a shout out to.
Go on.
Gangrel.
All right, okay.
I honestly, genuinely, nice bloke.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I know, he loves to do his banging and banging, as he does, as he says. And no, that's not a naughty term. He's on about wrestling.
Yeah. One of my favorite wrestling entrance themes of all time.
Oh,
Just getting that ladder for him now. He's going to bring the ladder down for the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Tim White's arguing with him.
I will. Oh, he's been kicked to the back.
Yeah, he's been sent.
I will say this too. Fair play to land on his feet.
Isn't it?
Yeah, but one thing I will say with him, Gangrel looks. He does look big. Would you agree?
What a bump with that ladder, Jeff Hardy. My God.
I know. Gangrel is not. He's not a small bloke.
No, not at all.
But when you see him in person, he is built.
Yeah.
He is built. He is a unit.
He is a solid dude, fair dude.
But he is such a joker.
Right.
And I'm going to say this. This might be ruffling some feathers, but he got me at it one show.
Did he?
Yeah.
Go on, let's hear it.
I had to referee a match between him and James Mason.
Right.
First time refereeing ever. Right. So, yeah, not nervous much. Right.
Yeah.
You're getting all ready. You get all set up. He comes in. Looks like he's all snarling and everything, almost blood dripping down his mouth. And he sits there and just goes, I've got one question to ask you. Do you like My Little Pony?
And the correct answer is?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Unity here first. Matt Baines likes My Little Pony.
I wasn't going to argue with him, with you.
Oh, I wouldn't argue with him either. I wouldn't fight him with a gun. Here we go. Edge and Christian sending Matt Hardy straight into that ladder. And then we've got what looks like poetry in motion going on here.
Ooh.
Out of the way, Edge collides with that ladder in the corner. And is this still the era when we think Edge and Christian are brothers?
Yes. Yes, I think it was more or less when they became E and C.
Yeah, that they dropped that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Impaler.
Impaler?
That's what he called it for a time.
Ah.
Before it was, because he then switched to the Unprettier, didn't he, from that?
Yeah.
I'm sure that might be wrong, but I'm sure he called it the Impaler for a time.
Could have done. And I will say, taking moves off the ladders, not easy.
No. But, I mean, Jeff Hardy's built different, isn't he?
Jeff Hardy, simple as.
Got a powerbomb from the ladder here. Oh, what a bump.
Clean as well.
Yeah. And now Edge is climbing the ladder as Jeff climbs to the top rope. And he's away there. Oh, drop kick to Edge, and Edge comes off the ladder. And these guys are just putting it all out there, man. They are literally showing us.
One thing I will say is when you come up a ladder, you've always got to make sure you land safely, because if not, you feel it instantly.
How do you learn to fall off a 20-foot ladder?
You just don't. Or even being slammed on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and there's that swanton. And we've got about an hour and a half left of this watch along, Matt Bean. So we're talking a 9 o'clock finish tonight for anybody who's watching along live. The clock in the center of the screen, funnily enough, I think, is it this way? This way, the clock. It's currently at 1 hour, 20 minutes and 8, 9, 10 seconds. And that's just along with our live stream of No Mercy 1999. So you can sync up with us and watch along live with us if you so wish. We're watching on Netflix, but there are loads of other places you can watch. So find your stream and get playing. Let's watch along. We're here as alternate audio. That's what we're here for, really. But if you want to watch us, our beautiful faces talk wrestling, you're more than welcome to.
Well, just to point out, in case you want to know where the clock is, if you're watching it on your usual TV screens or on your laptop or anything, it's usually about here. Whereas if it's on the actual phone, it's right above, just above Scott. In the middle, yeah. See what he did there?
Yeah, well done, mate. Just letting him know you can watch vertically on YouTube now. You're welcome. If you're watching on your smartphone, your smart device. And now we've got Christian down. Matt Bain, I'm going to have to leave you for a second, mate. I'll let you crack on, and I'll be back as soon as
I'll just say this. I've got this covered. Oof. To land like that is astronomically, because regardless, doing a moonsault onto a ladder, regardless of it, as much as some of the ladders might not be as sturdy, might look flimsy and everything, you're still landing on metal. That's going to hurt. That is going to hurt no matter what. Leg drop, jumping off, or even doing moonsaults, your ribs are going to be hitting, getting hit with them. It's going to be pain. And even when they get thrown at you. And the scary thing about it is this, a lot of people are thinking, putting the ladder on somebody, it's not as bad as, when someone comes diving at it, as we just see the slingshot of Jeff being thrown at the ladder that was in front of Matt. Now, the way to think about it is, if you're not careful or don't have the right position, you can break something. Now we've got, Edge reaching up. He's reaching up for the bag. No, ladder thrown at him. And I will say, precision there, Matt, with the aim, because that ladder was not being held. You launched it. It could have landed on Jeff. But no. Here we go. Oh, but regardless of right there, even though Matt and Jeff had it, Christian jumped at the ladder. He's landed on a metal ladder. That makes it difficult to protect yourself or land it correct. Oh! Right between the legs, and this is not going to... Oh! Drop kick to the ladder into the groin of Matt Hardy. That's going to be stinging. Oh. Getting into position. Luckily enough, I think Jeff repositioned himself to probably save himself. But he's got to be careful with his feet where they are as he's getting hit. Because you might not realise if his feet didn't line up with the hole, he'd be in deep trouble. Oh. With a ladder match, regardless of it, it's going to hurt. Well, I can talk from experience, to be honest with you. Been in one, they do hurt. Landing on them hurts. Thrown at you hurts. Falling off it hurts. It's a lot of people can sit there and say, it's not like it's a cage match or anything, but these ladder matches can still shorten careers. Oh. I don't think that was a net breaker. That was his own version of Twist of Fate. We've now got Edge and Jeff jockeying for position on the ladders. Downward spiral off the ladder. That was the one thing I will say with ladder matches. If you've got more than one ladder, you always got people sitting there saying, "Oh, who's going to do a cool move off there? Who's going to do?" Well, okay, it might be a cool move, but at the same time, you've got to sit there thinking somebody's got to take that move and take the bump right, because if not, they're going to be out. Edge is going up, stopped by Matt. Matt's going up, but is he thinking? Net breakup. Yep, clean. Here we go. We've got Christian and Jeff going up. Jeff is just gingerly, Christian slowly climbing. No, but Weekend going up, both of them going up. And then we think about, modified hip toss from Christian to Jeff. And you don't normally see that. And yeah, Edge just launching the ladder straight at Matt Hardy, sending him over the top rope. That's one way of getting somebody over the top rope. The bump on that. And I will say, I always love the bird's eye view camera on ladder matches because it's an awesome view. Especially when you've got certain sequences like that.
And we are back. Here I am.
Oh,
Thanks for bearing with me.
Just been discussing about the bird's eye view.
Oh, yeah. Look at the bird's eye view camera for ladder matches.
But this is not going to end well.
Well, never does it? That's the thing.
With them ladders. Just don't be... that did not do a favour to his own tag team partner.
Didn't go well for anybody, that one, did it?
Now, bear this in mind. What you just saw was the same move that ended up happening on... Is it Jerry Mercury?
Jerry Mercury, yeah.
And it messed his face up because he didn't put his hands up in time.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a dangerous bump, that one. I wouldn't be taking it, I don't think.
You doing that, Bomb? I'm out. You turn into like a,
Thinking about doing this. Okay, you can take it then, because I'm not.
It'd be like, we're planning this. It's like, yeah, that's not happening with me. I think I turned into Duncan Bannatyne. I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out.
What a reference to Duncan Bannatyne. Blinking egg.
Whoa. But yeah, I'm just thinking, I will say there has been some rough bumps in this. Especially when Christian did like a modified hip toss on Jeff Hardy. And he almost went into the ropes.
Yeah, now we've got the two ladders side by side. We've got Edge and Christian. We've got Matt and Jeff Hardy all climbing up at the same time.
That bird's eye view is going to be absolutely awesome right there.
Oh, there goes Jeff. And there goes Matt. And there goes Edge. And Matt all the way out of the ring.
The question is
back down.
Who do you think had the worst of it?
Then Matt Hardy by a mile.
He hit his gut and went over. Christian hit his groin. Absolutely split the twins.
Yeah, really good match there, this one. And obviously it was the start of the...
Yeah, I think I agree with you now.
Matt Hardy definitely got the worst of that.
Yeah.
I don't think he actually meant to go over. And now we're going to put the ladders back up and take another big bump, because why not? Again, guys, if you're watching along live with us, get yourselves in the live chat. All you got to do is be a subscriber. Hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Matt Burns will love you forever if you hit subscribe. He might even give you a kiss. But yeah, get your comments in. What did you think of No Mercy 1999? More importantly, who's the better team here, the Hardy Boys or Edge and Christian?
Now, this is where people started to make that doubt between them.
Yeah.
That's when you know you got a good match where, regardless of who's good guy or bad guy, the people are just watching and just entertained.
Absolutely.
And that was a nice switch there.
Jeff got onto the other ladder, and now Jeff's at the top, and he's just about going to get there.
Yep, there we go.
Jeff gets it and takes a hellacious bump off the top. Ref watch Tim White, and the Hardy Boys get the win. And the service is a Terry Runnell.
Did I find weird? They weren't even called the Hardy Boys yet.
It was just Matt and Jeff Hardy.
The New Brood.
New Brood.
The Brood.
Wow.
Which is, does that sound right to you?
Wild, isn't it? That Matt and Jeff Hardy were the Brood.
And you got the Hardy music playing, and it's the Brood. Really?
And that's that. Hardy Boys and Edge and Christian, or the Brood versus Edge and Christian. I mean, what a match. Certainly, probably match of the night so far from what we've watched. You know, on this and in part one.
And the good thing about it is, as much as some people can sit there and say you can tell that Jeff is going to step over, it also shows ring awareness on Jeff's part.
Absolutely. The whole thing was brilliant.
Yeah.
That camera angle, you were right. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So we got 3 more matches after this one, Matt Burns. That we just watched 16 minutes and 30 seconds. The New Brood versus Edge and Christian was the second longest match on the show. So
it's all about you. The thing is, chopped liver.
Right. So next, I think we're going to be looking at Val Venus versus Mankind. And this, I mean, I'm interested in the build up to this because I can't remember this as a feud.
You didn't make the cut.
Let us know what's going on, Matt Burns. I'm just on an ad, so I'm going to have to catch up using the big clock in the corner.
The Holly, or Bob Holly, big time Bob Holly, has implied that the Rock's on the crapper. And Mick's come in, talk about his book, shimming it underneath the thingy, the stool, for him to read. And I think it's Val. It's Val Venus in there. And he ends up using it as toilet paper, I think. And the Rock just come walking past.
I'm back on now. I can see that. Are they the tag team champions at this point?
Yes.
The Rock and Sock connection, man. Brilliant.
Here we go. He's gone back in. It's Val Venus. I'm just trying to remember why they had a feud.
Mate, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to disappear again just for 2 seconds.
I'm just trying to do a bit of research here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm just trying to see what the actual feud was about. Right. I think it was more so to do with the sock puppet, potentially. Mr. Socko. Unusual. The great one's arriving, and it's Izzy and Sporter McFoley's tag team partner. Well, as one half of the WWE slash WWF slash WWE tag team champions, the Rock and Sock Connection. You can tell the Rock's over here so much. You really can.
Sorry, mate. I'm back. Got the kids upstairs shouting me. So
No. I believe, as we said, the actual feud, I think, was over Mr. Socko.
Really?
I think, yeah. Mr. Socko and Rocco or something or other.
And we've got the Rock out here now to... What is the purpose of this, do we think, Matt Burns?
The commentators think is he coming out to support Mick Foley?
Because we've literally just done the Rock and the British Bulldog not 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. Call out. Over.
Sing along with the Rock.
You know he's over like Rover right now. Got me.
Smile. And there we go. That classic Rock promo. And this is Rock staking his claim. He wants to challenge for the title, basically. That's what's happening here.
Yeah.
And that's fair because the Bulldog screwed him out of the title at Rebellion. And now we're done with the whole Bulldog thing. I just don't know why we didn't do this straight after his match.
Because he needed smarten up.
Yeah, they wanted to kill another 10 minutes.
Or someone running short. But the irony of it is, can you imagine if it was his match that run short, just so he can come out and be fancy?
Yeah.
Either do it straight after his match. Oh wait, that's why.
Because now we've got Triple H taking him out with a sledgehammer.
There's your answer.
And are we setting up for The Rock to come out in the main event, do we think? I can't remember. I don't remember this show, Matt Burns, from 99. I mean, I understand it was, 25 years ago, maybe more. How many years?
I can remember this one.
26 years ago.
I remember this one. I'm just wondering how you're going to react to the next match.
Val Venus and Mankind. Love me.
Do you remember it?
No. I don't remember why they're wrestling. I don't remember the match. I remember nothing.
Good shots, though.
Absolutely.
Look legit. Probably were.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a gimmick sledgehammer or what, but if it wasn't, he was hitting him quite hard.
If not, that's what the game is for.
100%.
The EMTs, just say medical staff. Emergency medical staff.
They can't say that. Vincent McMahon won't let him.
That's got to be gimmick for how that was swung.
Oh yeah, 100%. Got to be.
Because there's no way that's stopping. If that was legit, there was no way that was being just stop.
Well, he did. Is this where we get the whole broken arm thing?
I think it's the ribs thing.
Oh, is it? Is that what it is? Here comes the big Valboski.
He was. I will say, during at some point in this time, he was really good at his job at getting hated. He was really good at his job getting hated.
Oh, Val Venus. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I thought you meant it's his gimmick job.
No, I meant.
How would you know, Matt Burns? How would you know how good Val Venus was at his job?
No, I'm just saying he is so good at being such a villain.
I like Val Venus. I always thought he was a good worker. Stuck with a poor gimmick, really, something that it was difficult to get out of. I liked him in the Right to Censor when they completely changed him up.
Yeah.
And I liked Sean Morley when he was with Eric Bischoff a few years later as the chief of staff. Do you remember that?
Mr. Bischoff.
Mr. Bischoff. Yeah. Here comes Mankind. Mrs. Foley's baby boy. Is he coming? He's not coming. Yeah, he's holding the ribs. I think you're right there, Matt Burns. That's where the injury's going to be.
Yeah.
Is he coming now?
He's on his way.
Going to come and win this match for The Rock. Lovely jubbly. Love that for you.
He's building chemistry.
Here he is.
I do think it was over sock puppets.
Really?
Yeah.
Completely spaced out on this. It's not even a match I ever remember happening. But we've hardly seen Val Venus this year when we've watched these watch-alongs. We haven't seen a great deal of Val Venus. He was in the four-way Intercontinental title match at WrestleMania, and I can't remember seeing him after that, really.
Yeah.
Maybe we have seen him, I just can't remember it.
He was in catering.
Yeah, probably. Great character, though. If you are watching along with us, and we're watching Ref Watch Teddy Long as our referee, we're currently watching No Mercy 1999. We're at 1 hour, 45 minutes and 1 hour, 45 minutes and 52, 53, 54 seconds if you want to sync up and watch along with us as Mankind kicks Val Venus in the gut and hits that running knee to put Val Venus down.
And a good bump from Venus.
Yeah, absolutely. Big right hand from Mick Foley now. Again, if you're watching along with us, you want to get your chat in, make sure you get in the live chat. Let us know what you think of 99 No Mercy, or just ask us general questions about the state of professional wrestling. We'll love it. We'll talk about it all night long.
Now, a lot of people sit there saying Mick Foley is not very graceful. It didn't need to be.
No, he was a brute, wasn't
he? Yeah. That's what I mean. Sometimes simplicity works.
Absolutely. And do you know what? Wrestling's like a buffet. Good wrestling's like a buffet. You've got to have a bit of everything and a bit of everything for everyone. And Mick Foley, Mankind, he's something different. And he's something for,
something different.
Something different. But he's something different for the fans as well. Because, oh dear. Oh, Mankind's going right in Val Venus' trunks there. He's going for Sammy Snake.
I was right. He's going for Rocco.
Rocco, is that what he's called?
No, it's the Rock puppet.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to see the big Valboski then. Oh, it's Rocco. Got you. The sock with the Rock's face on it. I understand now.
That's what this feud's about.
Got a really interesting match next after this, Matt Bean. Straight after Val Venus Mankind, we're going to get Bradshaw versus Farouk versus Kane versus X-Pac in a 4 corners elimination match. So 2 tag teams in a 4 corners elimination match.
Yeah. I'm just about to point this out. Is this one of them feuds that where you sit there thinking, why are they fighting over this?
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here. It's like Chester all over again.
Or a shampoo commercial.
Or a shampoo commercial, yeah, absolutely. Or Moppy.
Oh.
Big clothesline there from Mankind. Puts Val Venus down on the outside.
There was some bad storylines between some good workers.
Yeah. You put him on that chair there. And I mean, that should be a disqualification for me, Matt Burns. I don't know about you. Val Venus' face being driven into that steel chair. We've seen a low blow. We've seen a chair used. And now we're going to get a suplex on the chair. Mankind folded up on that chair with a back suplex. And I just think, I know it's the attitude here and we're letting stuff go, but
he didn't physically hit him with it. He hit him with the chair. Supposedly.
I might see some VAR on that, I think.
No. Did you know what I just said there? Supposedly.
Right on his head. And now we've got the mandible claw. Oh, into the corner.
What makes me
bumps on that corner post, man.
Oh yeah. The back
And
of the head is always
that steel post. That's like, you can learn to take bumps. I don't think you can learn to do that.
I don't think he did learn. I think he just took it.
Yeah, he doesn't look in a good way there now. And now Val going for another steel chair.
And that could be one of the concussions he's received throughout the years.
Probably, because that second time especially, it looked like he hit it hard. Tell you what, I'm taking the chair off Val Venus.
Now.
Couple of big right hands on Val. Sends him off the ropes. And Russian leg sweep onto the chair.
Oh.
And the back of his head again on that metal. Watching it back, I think, like, these bumps, man, they must have taken
at the time, you're like, yay, it's all exciting.
Absolutely.
Now that we're watching it back, you're like, did that lead to his early exit?
Exactly. This is it, mate. Can't help but feel sorry for him.
The thing is, he might not have been the most graceful, at wrestling and everything. He might not have been the most technical and everything, but the man physically put himself through a living embodiment of pain.
Yeah.
And at the same time, maybe that's why people loved him even more, for the fact that how much he gave.
Yeah, and he gave everything, didn't he? Absolutely everything.
I'm surprised he didn't. Genuinely, I'm surprised he didn't lose more than just a few years, some years off his wrestling career. One thing you will say with Val Venus, he knew how to bring aggression.
Absolutely.
The question is if he didn't have the gimmick that he had, what gimmick would you give him?
Mankind?
No.
Val Venus?
Val Venus.
Anything other than, Gigolo.
Yeah.
Anything other than Gigolo.
But what would you give him?
Val Venus? You could have done a very similar gimmick, but that was just, not handicapped by being, let's call a spade here. A porn star. What you could have said is he was just like, you could have given him a ladies' man gimmick without having to, big bulldog there, without tying his hands behind his back with this gimmick, because, you were never going to have the main event of WrestleMania feature the former porn star Val Venus.
Yeah. And out of curiosity, did he ever actually tag with Godfather?
I don't know. What would you call him? What would you call him? What would the tag name be?
VIP Establishment.
Okay.
The Establishment, VIP. Film Industries. But but back then they probably would have called it TNA. Whoa!
I'd have called him Getting Paid and Getting Laid.
Getting paid and getting laid.
I thought he'd laugh. I was 10 years old watching this. I just think about my own kids now. There's no way. Absolutely no way.
I'm just trying to think right now. Right.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember the finish to this match. I'm just trying to remember the finish of this match. If it is what I think it is god awful.
Yeah, could have called him Dollars and Desire.
He's got Rocco. Dollars and Desire.
Oh no, we're in for the mandible. Oh wow,
Yeah.
the Rock connections there. Could have called him Supply and Demand as well, I suppose.
Supply and Demand. Yeah.
When Val Venus gets the win. I don't think you know much about it, but they both fell over and Val Venus fell onto Mankind and got the win there for the 3.
Well, grabbing his penis.
Yeah, whilst grabbing his penis. Again, DQ, I think. But, I mean, that's just me. What do I know?
He's holding him by his penis. No, it's not me. It's Rocco.
Okay. Right, well, crazy as this sounds, Matt Burns, we've got 2 matches left and we've got 48 minutes to fill.
Here's a question for you. Did you think Mick Foley would have been, Mankind would be losing to Val Venus right now?
No, absolutely not. But I'm not mad about it.
Do you think
Mankind need the win? Probably not.
Probably not, but not through the finish that had happened. That is just for finishes. I think that's really bad. And I feel as though Mick Foley deserved better than this. I'm not about the results of the match. I'm just on about how would you finish a match like that and say it's not DQ?
Well, why not, I suppose?
He's grabbing his penis. It's a low blow.
Yeah.
And I just realised that sounds so wrong, especially coming with the fact that he's got that gimmick. Val Venus low blowed him.
Let's move on. Now we've got The Rock being checked out backstage by the EMTs again. Obviously, we think suspected broken ribs, certainly injured. And I'm going back to a break here. I got 10-second ad here, Matt Burns. So
we're now hyping up for the Four Corners elimination match.
Matchup,
Farouk, X-Pac, and Kane.
While we're waiting, Matt Burns, why don't you tell them about this this beautiful QR code we've got up here in the corner?
Yes, that beautiful QR code that is in the top left-hand corner of whatever screen you're watching it from. To sort of point that out, right? Genuinely, if you want to help supporters and build a nice designer wardrobe, why not? If you want a nice t-shirts that all line up with some great merch, you can check out that link that will take you straight to our website, and you can click on the link for merch and literally purchase some wonderful merchandise, be it as a gift for yourself or even as a present, a Christmas, an early Christmas present. Who knows? Who knows?
And here we go. We've got the big red machine making his way to the ring. Now, I'm just going to make sure my timing's synced up. If you are watching along live with us, we're currently at 1 hour, 58 minutes and 51, 52 seconds, which is good times as Kane makes his way down the ramp into the ring. Interesting, this one, Matt Burns, because we're talking 2 tag teams, but in a 4-way elimination match. So we could be in a situation where the acolytes fight each other. We could be in a situation where Kane and X-Pac fight each other.
But the reality of it is, why not get rid of the other 2
and then fight out amongst yourselves? Absolutely.
Tag team logic.
Yeah, but babyface teams don't have tag team logic.
True, but at the same time, how would you feel if you were X-Pac and you got Kane?
Is that Kane's best look?
It was early Luke.
Yeah,
And I thought that was when he was his most destructive.
Yeah. I really like that version of Kane.
Yeah. I like the
X-Pac.
Is he wearing green? Nope.
No, he's in his red. He's in his red to match Kane.
Now, what do you know? I find weird is during this time, X-Pac is massively loved, and then later we ended up getting down to the terminology of X-Pac Eat.
Yeah. Boom. And here we go. We've got X-Pac in. We've got Kane in.
X-Pac, formerly known as 123 Kid, Six-Pack, Buzzcuts. He's been through many names. The Kid.
Yeah, the Kid. And here come the Acolytes. First ever African-American World Heavyweight Champion. And one of the greatest characters in the history of SmackDown television. At one time, the longest reigning WWE champion in SmackDown history.
Yeah. He's not there yet, but when he does get there, he gets there.
Absolutely. And we caught Bradshaw caught X-Pac in midair as he dove through the ropes to the outside, caught him, chucked him into that ring post and then down to the floor. And then now we've got the Acolytes both in the ring, teaming up on Kane. Ooh, double shoulder tackle puts Kane down, but he sits straight back up. And now we're getting Farouk out of the ring. We're getting X-Pac out of the ring. So it looks like a tag match, even if it isn't.
That's really bad graphics. Oh, is it? No. Anybody can tag anybody. I think it's anybody can tag anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally a four corners. It's not a tag team match. It's very similar to that Intercontinental Championship match they had at WrestleMania that I was on about before, where they had Road Dogg, Goldust, Val Venus, and Ken Shamrock. And now we've got X-Pac and Kane going one-on-one, which is not what we thought we were going to get.
Okay. X-Pac trying to show some muster, but against his own tag team partner. Don't think that was wise.
And now we've got Farouk and Bradshaw going one-on-one, and they're straight in at each other. And that doesn't make any sense.
Just straight in.
They love to fight, but it doesn't make any sense, does it? That's the thing. Big shoulder tackle from Farouk. And now tagging an X-Pac. He's had enough of Bradshaw. Oh, from out. But no, he's distracting. Ref watch here, Matt Baines. Any ideas?
Go on.
I'll give you a clue. On the last pay-per-view, he was the only one who still wanted to be a referee.
I remember, but I can't remember the name. What?
When they were all on strike. I'm going to give you a few minutes to think about it.
Brain's gone absolutely empty.
Really? Okay, I'll tell you. That's referee Jimmy Corderas.
Jimmy Corderas.
Yeah. Now in comes Bradshaw onto X-Pac. Big right hand to the side of X-Pac.
Now, in this match, who would you want to be yourself?
Kane. I mean, out of these four, always pick Kane.
Just Kane.
Yeah, he was elite level at this point.
I like how you've still got the tag team dynamic in this.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, just about. But they can tag in from any corner. I'm just trying to remember how we got into this dynamic of this match.
Yeah, I've no idea because it doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you probably booked it.
Go on.
I'm playing Bruce.
Pritchard.
Yeah, I'm playing Bruce. It's probably not Bruce's fault, but I blame Bruce.
So you're thinking it's a Brucey bonus?
Yeah, this might be a Brucey bonus, yeah. Right, Matt Bins, I'm going to have to disappear again for a couple of seconds.
Yep,
I'm so
got you
covered. But I have got 2 munchkins to put to bed, so just give me...
Not a problem.
I'll be back before the end of this match.
Right, Farouk's got a deep sleeper in right now. The question is what X-Pac fighting. Boom, 2 elbows. Gets away. Oh, that power slam is just pain. Kane gets in to make the save, even though we technically shouldn't do, but he does. It's a weird dynamic, this is, because they can tag him from any corner. They're all against each other. Big bear hug from Bradshaw. Locked in deep. Is X-Pac fading. His arms drooping. Nope. He's fighting back. He's coming up. Boom. There's 1. There's 2. There's the 3rd. He's off. Boom. Straight. Oh! That big boot straight to the chin. He got chin check right there. Deep elbow drop from Bradshaw. And it's just vicious because if you look here, Bradshaw's just hitting body blow after body blow. If you were X-Pac right now, you want to be out that match. You want to be in the corner because it's elimination. You'd want to be on the sidelines as much as possible because all 3 of these other individuals are no slouches. And as he just went for spinning wheel kick, got caught and just placed on the top rope and hit with a forearm in the back. Bradshaw gets elbowed. Hang on. Tornado DDT. Now we've got X-Pac who's got some time to breathe. But the question is does he tag out? Does he keep fighting? Personally, tag out. Get out. Because you need to reserve some energy. Just drags him. X-Pac didn't want to get tagged in, but Kane just brought himself in. And looks like he's taking on the Acolytes. Boom! Big boot. There goes Farouk. Stomp to Bradshaw. Clothesline. Woof! Straight out. Oh! Big boot from Bradshaw on Kane. But Kane straight back up. Douche! Goozled! Up! Good night, Bradshaw. Choke slam. 1, 2, 3. Bradshaw first eliminated. X-Pac with a spinning wheel kick off top rope and eliminates Kane. Oh. But Farouk straight in. This is not going to be pretty. Was that a smart decision on X-Pac? Probably. Because at the same time, Kane's the biggest individual. If you can get him out there, get him out. But whoa, what a counter from X-Pac on Farouk. You know, Farouk was going to dominate him through the announce table. He got, slipped out, turning around, DDT on the floor. Wait. Is this going to be the call? I did actually ask this earlier. Did he actually finish the match with a Bronco Buster? He's coming. Oh, no, never mind. Spine Buster. The Farouk style. Farouk looks like he's going up to the top rope. Was he thinking Banner's carry? No, he's falling off the back.
X Factor.
X Factor. 1, 2, 3. X-Pac wins.
Farouk. Oh, and that's the final. Okay. So who eliminated Bradshaw and Kane?
Kane eliminated Bradshaw.
Yeah.
And as he eliminated him, he turned around, got a top rope spinning wheel kick from X-Pac, who pinned him.
Wow.
And Kane looked furious.
Well, as much as he could through that mask, eh?
No, just his body language just read all it was like, I'm going to break you. But at the same time, as much as you can sit there and saying, yeah, you're tag teams, but who would you rather face in the final? Kane or Farouk?
Tough call. Very tough call. I can't say as I'd choose to fight either of them.
No, if that was your choice, who would you want to go for? If you know you've got a shot to get one at Kane right now, would you take the shot or would you just go, no, he's my tag team partner?
So apparently, Matt Burns, breaking news. Looks like John Cena will be wrestling tonight on Raw in Boston. It is his hometown, so big. I don't know if it's news or a rumor, but big rumor that is going to happen tonight.
What, John Cena?
Wrestling tonight on Raw. I'd like him to wrestle at all 4 of his last appearances, to tell the truth, but
he should. But here we go. Borrowing from Jericho.
Yeah.
With like a minibar. Aye, cripple. The scary thing about this entire situation right now, is this when Austin had got his neck injury, or is it after this?
It's around this time when his neck starts to really bother him. That's why he was the special guest ref at the last one. And then the next pay-per-view after this is Survivor Series, in which he infamously gets run down.
Yes. Because someone supposedly did it for The Rock. Supposedly.
Did it for the people.
Well, if he did, he failed. Because bear in mind that who ended up winning that match. But we'll get to that when we get to it.
We absolutely will.
You forget how hard that chair shot was on Bulldog.
And that's the 3 count, and Triple H became the champ. But then Hogan must pose at the end of the night, Matt Beans. If you remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Hogan must pose, and Austin must stun.
That's it.
And drink beer. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I was going to say you went more LA now than Steve Austin then.
Yeah, so that's why I've got the change. And when you sit back and think about it, hell yeah, yeah. Hell yeah, yeah.
Great art video, this one. Looking forward to this. Triple H versus Austin. We did it quite a lot through the years, but this was the first time it was for the world title, the WWE, the WWF Championship at the time.
They could always bring the heat.
I think we can all agree that the best Austin Triple H match is probably the 3 Stages of Hell.
Yeah.
At No Way Out.
Yeah. I'd agree with that.
Oh, and this must have been a ruse because I don't remember Triple H having that face paint on.
Right now, hits him with the belt, pulls the facade off. As I was saying, when you look back at the Attitude Era, the Austin, the Triple H's, the Rock, it felt like a lifetime when you're watching it the first time round. But then when you look back, you sit there thinking, was it that long?
And this, Matt Beans, is my take on professional wrestling. You're about to get it right now. Stone Cold Steve Austin is on his way to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had a little pop. Now, your opinion is the champion should enter last. And therefore, Triple H is going to come in next with the championship as the heel. And we've wasted the opportunity to bring Triple H out first, get him in the ring, and then pause for a moment while everybody anticipates Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that glass shatters and it gets a humongous reaction. Now, don't get me wrong. This was a big reaction. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin. But that is why I like the babyface out last. Because even in a championship match, if you want that babyface, that pop will be huge. And that's my argument on not champions out last, babyfaces out last.
Each to their own. Ooh, that could be a bit of a divisive topic. We could debate about that.
We could.
But that could be another time. What are your thoughts on
Hunter Hearst Helmsley or Triple H? And if that was not a dig at Hollywood Hulk Hogan, I don't know what was. The name change to Triple H, if that wasn't a dig at Hollywood Hulk Hogan, I don't know what is. And they never admitted it, never said anything about it. But I'm telling you now.
Yeah, because then Hulk Hogan could only become Double H.
Oh, watch out. Here's Vince McMahon. He takes that sledgehammer. And Vince takes a huge right hand there. And now here comes Austin defending Vince McMahon again after we've just been through the whole higher power thing.
Yep. And the match is just and the bells just rang.
Well, it's no DQ, so it may as well.
You know what? No, I love that logic because they consider saying it's no DQ match. You know, the match is starting in the ring. No, if it's a no DQ, the match can start wherever. If Absolutely. It was a singles match, scheduled for one fall.
We used to get the bell in hardcore matches, for example. We used to get them before any music had hit once upon a time.
Yeah.
And now we've got this brawl going on. Austin using the trash can. Now he's up on that guardrail.
The scary thing about this is this was when he was having issues with his neck.
Yeah.
Does he look like he's got issues with his neck?
Well, it's interesting because when they do like a brawling style like this, I suppose you can get away with it, can't you?
No, but it's signs of great genius, that is. It's signs of great genius, that is. Because for me, I just feel as though everyone has got their own style.
Yeah.
You got your big man style, you got your little man style, you got your high flyers, you got your brawlers, you got your entertainers. You've always got something different. And what did you say earlier on?
Buffet. Wrestling's like a buffet, mate. It's one of my faves. Dusty Rhodes.
Wrestling should be a variety.
Absolutely, it should.
And what, I was just about to say referee was, but no, never mind. Thanks, good old JR, for spoiling that. Mike Chioda.
Yeah. Which you can catch on, what do they call it? Mailbox Mondays on Conrad's. So every other week, either Mike Chioda or Nick Patrick answer questions.
Yes. I can't believe I'm going to actually be the one bring this up.
Okay.
Have you seen the podcast, The Coach and Bro?
No.
Do you have a guess who you think it is?
Jonathan Coachman and Matt Riddle.
Nope.
Go on, who is it and who's Bro?
Bro.
Oh, is it Vince Russo? Coach and Russo, your fave? Vince Russo's your fave. Matt Beans, I've just realised something and I need to interrupt you here, and I'm so sorry that I'm going to do it, but I have to because it's the right thing. I forgot that it was the main event.
Oh. But then again, the action's that intense.
You know what it means at main event time, Matt Beans?
He's standing. He's standing. It's the standing ovation.
Because that's what we do for the main event. We stand up.
One thing I will say about this venue, really fancy flooring, isn't there?
That wood floor, that hardwood floor.
But then again, we can't judge anything on that, can we? Because bear in mind that I remember doing matches on hardwooden floors, getting caught out.
Got to remember training on hardwooden floors.
Here we go. Still brawling.
If you're watching live with us, we're currently No Mercy 1999, the US version of the event from that year. We're at 2 hours, 24 minutes and 32 seconds. If you're watching along, we're watching on Netflix. You can watch Peacock or wherever you like. But oh my God, yeah, he got taken out by that camera there.
Yeah, Austin lowered the boom.
Lowered the boom, all like that. Well done. And we still haven't been in the ring yet. We've got him now fighting in the aisle on the way back to the ring, but Austin just laying in big kicks to Triple H's stomach.
And this is the thing, that this is a great way to prolong this match.
Absolutely.
Intensity, intensity, intensity. Oh. Look at this. You know, front row fans, they're absolutely loving this, aren't they? Now, the real question is, what are your thoughts on the fights in the crowd?
Something very strange happened here, Matt. I think repeat them twice.
What's that?
Hello. Strange things like that.
I was just about to say is, what are your thoughts on them fighting through the crowd?
I don't mind that at all. Bring on a bit of brawling in the crowd. Don't do too much of it, but bring it on by all means.
Okay. But what if you're in the cheap seats at the opposite end?
Well, hopefully you were at WrestleMania 17 because then you might have seen some action. Because they went deep into the crowd for that one. Oh, Matt Chioda takes a brilliant bump. Well done, Chioda. So basically what happened there, if you're not watching along, is Steve Austin gave a catapult to Triple H from the outside of the barricade. Mike Chioda was by the barricade, and as Triple H went flying over the barricade, he took Mike Chioda over the top with him as well. Mike Chioda took a lovely bump. And now, obviously, the referee's probably going to be down for this match.
Boom!
Which, again, doesn't make a lot of sense because no DQ. He wasn't going to stop the match anyway.
No, but at the same time, he's got to count. He's got to count the three.
This is true. This is true.
But I am going to just say this: that bump is vicious for the ref.
Really good one for Mike Chioda. Appreciate that a lot.
And I will say, he got some height on it to send himself high enough to go over backwards the way he did. You can have as many ref bumps here, can't you?
Say it again, mate.
You can have as many ref bumps in this type of match.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Stunner to Triple H. And that's the three. That's the three. 1, 2. But no Mike Chioda. See, this is why they've done it.
You sometimes have to call for a referee. Sometimes
when you call for 1-1 comes, sometimes they don't. You found out all about that at Stoke last month, didn't you?
Oh, never mind. And there goes the referee again.
Press back down. Now we got the pedigree for another near fall. Bang, hits that pedigree.
Yes, the only difference is why can't I have a logical ref?
Yeah. And now we've got Triple H going for the count. But oh, he's 11 for 1.
Oh! Is this going to be a scene like what happened last Friday? From a few, was it last Friday? No, a few Fridays ago.
Absolutely, 2 Fridays ago. United Wrestling Live. Search them on Facebook if you're ever in the Stoke area. Lots of wrestling going on. We've got an event on the what's the date I'm looking for here, Matt Burns? The next United Wrestling event is the 28th of November. We're back for the next event, Abbey Orton. So search them on Facebook, United Wrestling Live. Look for myself and Matt Burns were all over the posters. So.
Yeah, it's not like someone's, but I might have to have words with the United Wrestling, hammer down, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Event called Hammer Down, 28th of November. And not long after that, Matt Burns, 6th of December, I believe, there's another show going on. Crew Coppenhall Working Men's Club.
Yes, towards the fight before Christmas.
Was the fight before Christmas from UKWA. So search for them, United Kingdom Wrestling Alliance, on all the socials, and you'll find loads of information about that event too. And we'll keep plugging it every week until it happens. Because there's one thing you always say, Matt Burns. I say we, but it's you who always says it. What do you always say?
Don't forget to be awesome.
No, support your local wrestling.
Oh, of course.
You missed it there, mate. You missed it. Support your local wrestling if it's going on. You might just see the stars of tomorrow.
I would say support. I would. For me, it's not just local wrestling. I'm always traveling.
Yeah, you love all independent wrestling, don't you, mate?
Of course. Why not? Why not? I feel like I live, breathe, eat it, sleep it.
Eat, sleep, wrestle, repeat. Big right hands from Austin. We've busted Triple H wide open on the announce desk here. We're running claret.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, I know at some point there's got to be a retort to a certain video soon. If I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
And I'm just wondering, do I actually do it video or do we do it here? As a
I think we do video, but I think what we do is next week when we're on the pod is we'll play that video live through the feed so everyone can see exactly what we're talking about.
Oh, I like it.
So come back next week for our response.
Yeah, for the response and answer. What I will say is, have you ever had a threat of someone murking you?
I'm not sure I've ever been murked.
Murked. I was just there thinking to myself, is that meant to be attackers or is that to give us a Mercedes-Benz?
Oh, 2 count there, Triple H kicked out.
Close. But you can see frustration setting in.
3 2 counts in a row there from Austin. Yeah, we'll talk about that next week on the pod. We'll make sure we give it some time.
Yeah, give it some breathing time. The weird thing about it is Triple H is bleeding.
Yeah, he got caught on the announce table. And since then, Austin's been really, sticking it in on him.
He's been,
big shot into
the accelerator. He's been going all out, hasn't he? Top speed. Ooh, wrap the cable around.
Triple H is hurt badly, says JR. Oh, what was that? Oh, he hit him with the ring bell. Triple H just hit Austin with the ring bell.
Positioning.
And another big shot by the ring bell. Austin's down on the outside.
Makes it weird. Did you hear the not the usual bing? You heard the tunk?
Yeah.
Because you used the other hand.
Yeah.
That's when you know it means business.
Absolutely.
When it's less ding and more thunk.
Big right hand from Triple H on the outside. And now we're going to get a suplex onto the table by Triple H. And Austin, suplex right on top of that table.
And we did say he was having issues with his neck at this time, didn't we?
Absolutely. And we talked a little bit about the socials already, Matt Burns, but I'd like to say again, if anybody's interested in following us on the socials, all our social media, all you got to do is search The Burning Truth and look for the championship belt right above me, right above Matt Burns, and right behind his back. and you can get all our information on there. But the best way to support us and follow us is to hit that subscribe button. If you hit the subscribe button on YouTube and hit the bell for notifications, you'll get alerted every time we go live, which is normally at least once a week. We do loads on the channel. We have been slacking a little bit with some of our extra content, but we will be bringing that back shortly. So we've got loads and loads going on for you all. Currently, we're really focused on these watch-alongs. We know that what we want to do, Matt Burns, is fit in a Survivor Series 99 and a Survivor Series 92 watch along in the next few weeks, which will be really cool. I'm looking forward to Survivor Series 92, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, yeah.
Big right hand from Triple H. Retaliation by Austin. And now we're just exchanging rights in the ring in the corner. And now Austin getting the better of Triple H. Bumping him. Sends him off against the ropes. Triple H reverses. And a big back elbow puts Austin down. Oh, goes for that big knee, misses. Oh, nothing but mat. And this time Austin sends him off. And now we're going to get that Luthez. No. Kick to Austin's face and a chop block puts Austin down.
You know, I find really reminiscent, as we mentioned, we did discuss about my match at United Wrestling.
Yes, mate.
I'm going to have to bring up the topic of what happened after.
Yeah.
Because especially as his favourite wrestlers in this match.
Friend of the channel, Gavin Roach, a.k.a. Kid UK, a.k.a. Alexander.
Kid Valiant. And Kid Valiant.
Kid Valiant, yeah.
Yeah.
He's about Gavin Roach, mate.
I have known him for many, many years, and my last match at United, well, my most recent match, was Gavin's last.
Sad to say, right?
Yeah.
But he did say earlier on in the year on the pod that there was a few things he wanted to accomplish before, he hung up his boots. And this year he accomplished them and more. He wanted to win Mr. United Wrestling. He won that this year in Arias Park, Colwyn Bay. And then he also really took the opportunity this year and won the United Wrestling World Championship as well, which is crazy because nobody had that on the bingo card at the start of the year. And that was a really special moment as well. So I think what was really nice, Matt Burns, I know you took the L in the match, but what was really nice is that at the end of that match, when the 3 was counted in Gavin Roach's last match, he was in the ring, you were in the ring, and Richard Lees were in the ring, and you 3 have known each other in terms of wrestling for probably close to 30 years.
I've known Gavin for 27.
There you go. That's madness. 25 plus years of that, and yeah, what a really special moment for me watching that. I thought it was really special. So, good luck to Gavin in whatever he does next, and he'll be missed certainly at United Wrestling. And now we've got a bit of a rest hold on here. Triple H got Austin's leg, working that left knee of the Bionic Redneck.
Was he the Bionic Redneck yet?
No, he's the Texas Rattlesnake now. The Bionic Redneck after the return.
Yeah, I was about to say. I just thought I'd just mention Gav because it was also nice to see the messages he gave after to certain individuals and everything.
Top bloke, real class act.
Yeah.
Need to face.
Facebuster.
And that's a 2 count. Yeah, Austin kicks out at 2. Goes for another cover. We've got about 5 minutes left of this stream now, Matt Burns, but we told them about the socials. Something else I want to talk about is the website. So you can follow the QR code in the corner just there. Mentioned it before, or you can visit us at theburningtruthuk.com. There you'll find links to all our videos, our blog section of written blogs that we've done. You'll also find our merch page with all those fantastic T-shirts and designs and other merchandise that you can get for ourselves if you want to support the channel. That really helps too. So some brilliant designs on there. The DFTBA T-shirt, the 2 Thumbs Excelsior. That's the one Matt Bean's got on. Yeah, don't forget to be awesome. The DFTBA, the It Stiffy Time T-shirt featuring former women's champion Tiffany Stratton now. Some great designs on there that you can get your hands on theburningtruthuk.com. Austin's now got that steel chair. Oh, Big kick to the sternum. And the clothesline puts Austin down.
This is a good match. This is a good match between both of them.
It's been good. It's been good. Triple H and Austin always had good chemistry, though, I felt.
Yeah.
Now Triple H is going up top, which is, not a regular for him, and Austin cuts him off. Right hands, chops.
And Austin isn't known for his chops, is he? He's more known for his punches.
No, not at all. Doesn't throw him a lot. We're going to superplex on here. Here comes the superplex and Triple H down. Austin down.
Here we go. 1, 2, kick out.
But we are building to the finish now. We are building.
We're getting to that crescendo.
Absolutely. Thanks for staying with us if you've been watching along.
Yeah.
If you haven't been watching along live, that's cool too. Get your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what you thought of No Mercy.
Yeah.
Or just ask us general questions about wrestling. We'll come back and answer it on our next episode, as we always do. And now Austin unloading with the chair. Shades of WrestleMania 17.
I'm just trying to remember right now. I know the results. I'm just trying to remember the actual finish.
I can't remember the results. Told you, I've completely blanked on this pay-per-view. Oh, my knowledge at the beginning of 99 is incredible. My knowledge towards the end of 99 is terrible. And The Rock's back now. Bandaged up. Those ribs. And now he's got that sledgehammer that Vince McMahon took off Triple H at the start.
My brain's just clicked in.
Oh, and The Rock hits Steve Austin. And then Triple H hits The Rock with the pedigree. And now Triple H covers Austin. 1, 2, 3. And Triple H retains against Steve Austin. Who knew? And it was because of The Rock. Madness. Absolute madness.
Which is why I think that's what led to the original match for the next
series.
Yes.
Brilliant match, though. I mean, talk about slobber knocker.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. What did you think of Triple H versus Steve Austin? Let us know in the chat. We are coming to the end of this episode now, so maybe leave that in the comments below. We've talked about the socials. We've talked about, oh my God, what a shot from The Rock on Steve Austin.
Yeah, solid shot.
Absolutely. I would give this show, I'm thinking about the first part, the second part. There's times when I was maybe a little bit bored, but there's also times when it's been really good. The Four Corners match was a bit confusing with Farouk Bradshaw, Kane, and X-Pac. I would probably give this 3 bangers, Matt Burns. Where do you sit on that? Jeff and Chyna was one of my favorite matches.
3 bangers.
Anytime you get good housekeeping.
3 bangers.
3 bangers, yeah. I think we're agreed on 3 bangers. And now Austin coming after Triple H again. Boom. He's not done.
He's livid. He is lashing out.
I'm trying to get a camera to him backstage. And we really are making the most of our time here.
That's what I mean. We've got seconds.
Seconds left, and Austin and Triple H brawling backstage.
I think it's about 40 seconds. I think there's going to be an escape in the limousine.
You know, if Triple H is going to get in that limo, he needs to go quickly. Oh, Chyna got the limo for Triple H, and they're away.
There we go. There we go.
Triple H defeats Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWE title. And that is the end, Matt Burns, of No Mercy 1999. We gave it 3 bangers. We've told them about the socials. We've told them about the website. What else do we need to say?
Most importantly, I will say for me, we need to pretty much, we've told them all that we need to, usually. So for now, I'm just going to say, until next time, stay fired up, stay passionate, and remember, DFTBA. And in case you don't know what it means, it of course means, don't forget to be awesome!
Excelsior!